Friends, this Saturday let's explore our universe, its origins, and generally about where we belong, where do we come from, and questions like that. Are we the only form of life in our universities, or are there other life forms? That is an interesting question to answer and analyze. So let's begin the journey around our universe and its multitude of galaxies. Our universe is a host to galaxies, to stars, planets, moons, asteroids, comets, nebulae, black holes, dark matter, energy, dark energy, and a million other things. While the multiverse theory suggests that there are many more universes that exist with different physical laws, constants, or even different dimensions, the bubble universe theory proposes the idea of bubble universes within a larger multiverse, and the parallel universe theory and interpretation of quantum mechanics suggests that every quantum event spawns multiple universes, each containing a different outcome. Now that in short is multiple universes. However, is our Earth the only place where life exists? How did life initially originate on Earth? Is it possible that the vastness of the universe and the diversity of environments within our own solar system and beyond also have life, at least in a different form? Can life adapt and thrive in harsh conditions like it does on Earth, elsewhere in the universe? Deep inside the ocean, it's very, very harsh for life to exist. Hinduism has several philosophical and mythological perspectives on the creation of life and the universe. Rig Veda discusses creation through Purusha, the cosmic being, and Hiranyagarbha, the cosmic egg. One particular hymn, Nasadiya Sukta, reveals the origin of the universe, when there was neither existence nor non-existence, only darkness. It reflects on the ancient philosophical contemplation on the origins of the universe, expressing the mystery of creation and the limits of human understanding when pondering the ultimate questions of existence. It describes the Trimurti, consisting of Brahma, the creator, Vishnu, the preserver, and Shiva, the destroyer, as representing the different aspects of the cosmic process of birth and death. Cyclic nature of creation, preservation, and destruction, known as Srishti, creation, Sthiti is the maintenance, and Laya is the dissolution, are fundamental to Hindu cosmology. The concept of samsara and karma are inbuilt into this idea and is governed by the law of cause and effect. Panspermia is a hypothesis that suggests that life exists throughout the universe and can be distributed from one location to another, potentially seeding the life on various celestial bodies, including planets, the moons, and the asteroids. Scientists have found that the meteorites that have fallen to Earth contain organic compounds and even microfossils. Why cannot panspermia be the universal truth? This could be speculative, but then speculation leads to inquisition, And innovation is thought and then leads to research. Therefore, we end up finding the truth. Having great inventions started off with mere speculation. Electricity, space travel, computer, internet, submarines, and wireless communication all started with theoretical assumptions. Maybe they could have been termed as speculations when they started off. In fact, artificial intelligence and intelligent machines, without which we cannot live today, dates back to ancient times and is rooted in myths and stories. Even later, Isaac Asimov describes robots and robotics as coming out of an imaginary phase into reality. Theories in Hinduism and Panspermia could be speculative. However, seen closely, there is a huge value proposition. They both propose that life is not unique on Earth, but is a universal phenomena and that it can exist in simple life forms, such as microorganisms, or complex forms, such as the extremophiles. Doesn't life exist in extreme environments on the Earth itself, such as deep sea vents, acidic lakes, and frigid regions? If it can exist in such conditions, why can't it exist in other spaces? Panspermia hypothesis also suggests that life can be transferred from one celestial body onto another through cosmic impacts, such as between meteorites, comets, which could then carry dormant life forms, or through natural processes like radiation pressure, where microscopic particles can travel between planets. Can this phenomena lead to seeding of life? These transported life forms, or the chemical precursors necessary for life, could arrive on suitable environments like planets or the moons or the asteroids, potentially seeding or influencing the development of life there. Panspermia is a fascinating concept that addresses the question of the origins of life and the potential of life beyond our Earth. Organic compounds, the building blocks of life, have been found in various celestial bodies like comets, asteroids, and even interstellar spaces. This suggests that necessary ingredients for life exist far beyond Earth, though the presence of organic molecules doesn't actually guarantee the existence of life. The research, of course, must continue and might need astrobiology, studying extremophiles, meteorites, and the conditions on other planets and moons to understand the possibility of life elsewhere in the cosmos. Friends, doesn't both Hinduism and Panspermia explain the life's origins then? Couldn't life have started elsewhere and spread throughout the universe, including our Earth, rather than originating solely from the Earth? Certainly, extreme temperatures, radiation, and vacuum are harsh and could be destructive to organic molecules and life forms. But then, doesn't life thrive, albeit in different formats? With that profound thought to ponder upon this week, I leave today's presentation till the next Saturday, when we will meet again for another interesting episode. Until then, thank you, Dhanyavad, and Namaskar.